Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 5 new Kansept knives to share with you guys and gals today. We're going to zip through them quickly. We're going to see about the action ergos, couple size comparisons, see if we have a favorite. I know I'm going to try to pick one. I want you to pick one too. And if you like knife content and EDC content, definitely subscribe and hit that bell button so you get notified when new videos come out. Not to mention, it'll tell you half an hour before the live stream starts. But first, we're going to start out with this bad boy. Oh yeah, look at that. It's the Kansept NASKA in all of its cleanness, all of that titanium cleanness. Oh mama, would you look at oh, it's super clean. It is very fancy. Very Mr. Fancy Pants. Look at that blue anodized hardware and a really nice milled pocket clip. And man, oh man, I'm liking the lines of it. I'm going to sit here and just go, whoa. I've been known to do that before. A little bit of jimping right here. Doesn't look super grabby. We'll see when we check out the ergos here in just a minute. And look at that. No question as to what knife it is. It's the NASKA. And then on this side, look at that. S35VN, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Some fanciness. Ooh, nice swedge on the blade. Speaking of which, wait a minute. Hold up. Look at this. Full length titanium blue anodized back spacer. That is gorgeous. And what's going on? What's going on with this? You know, it almost looked like there's some blue going on the stop pin too. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's check out this blade. Ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that blade? Would you look at it? Just look at it. They have 6 different versions of these. You know, Kansept always puts out a bunch of different versions when they have knives. The blade is about around 3 3/4 of an inch long. It's pushing 9 inches from tip to tip. It's about 8.75 inches. And let's take a look at this blade. Oh yeah, look at all that beautiful stonewashness. Very nice, clean. Ooh, man, that is a mean looking swedge. Not much of a drop point, but it is dropping. And oh my goodness, this thing is gorgeous. It's too fancy to be on this channel. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. But it is a really nice looking frame lock. And you know what? Let's check out. Whoo, boy, does that drop. Super snappy. And for the reference for all the knives in this video, my hand from here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 3.5. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 3.25. Oh yeah, it fits in the hand. Oh yeah, it fits really well. We'll check the ergos out here in just a second, which I'm already doing because I'm already there. It feels nice. I'm not getting any hot spots. I'm not feeling that pocket clip at all. There's the classic little swing. Very comfortable. You can see how the lines are. If you have a large size hand, you have room for extra. If you have an extra large size hand, you have plenty of room for that. It's very nice and solid, and our lockup is around, I'd say, about 40%. And then are we centered? Yes, it is centered. Just a couple quick size comparisons for you. You know it, the QSP Penguin. Yeah, it's not small. I keep thinking of honeycomb when I start to say that. But here's the QSP Penguin, and here's one that I figured for size would, oh yeah, it just about measures up. Nah, yeah, it actually does. So pivot to pivot with all 3 of these. This is the Civivi Synesis. And yeah, so that gives you a great idea. The clip works very well. In and out of the pocket is nice and smooth. You just get that little bit of snip when you're pulling it out. It works great. The action is very snappy. It has a good detent. And ooh, wow, can I over the top flip this? You know what? I can't because I'm pushing down on the lock bar. That might take a little practice. I just got this out of the box. So, ooh, yeah, it has that hydraulic smoothness. Wow. Okay, so before I dote on this too long, let's get the next one out. Now, this next knife is ginormous. Now, are you ready for this? Wait a minute. What? Wait, are you ready? And I will have links to all of these knives in the description. If you want to go check out all the specs and all the fanciness and all the prices and that kind of thing, you can go check and hit more in the video description. It'll show you. There'll be links to knives, EDC gear, discount codes, all that good stuff. You ready? Check this bad boy out. It's the Kansept RIO. Holy moly, it's another little baby Kansept. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like next to the Corvid Mini, the Mini Corvid here in just a minute. but I'll let you take a good look at this. These, I think there's, I don't even remember, 6, 7, 8 different versions of these M390 blade steel. And there is no pocket clip. This is a perfect little pocket dropper in your 5th pocket. You don't even know it's there. And look at that. It's the RIO. And can I over the top flip this? Yes, I can. Tweak, tweak. Check it out. Look at that. Ooh, that's a mean looking blade. This is, this is the perfect knife. The perfect little, package opener. Just a little shwink, shwink. Just the tiny little things that we do from day to day. This right here, like office carry. I mean, come on. Perfect little office carry. Has a mean little fuller. Wait a minute. You can't reverse flick this, can you? No. I mean, you can't blame me for trying, but it's a nice looking knife. I don't know that the jipping's going to do anything. You don't really need jipping. Can I can do it slowly. I don't think I can actually make it flip out like this. Can I? Oh, I can. There you go. So this is the RIO. These run. Heck, I don't even know what they run. I don't. You'll have to go. You'll have to check out the description. And let's take a look here. There's your blade steel M390, and I do know that they all come in M390. All these knives I'm showing you, there's always a lower model, and then they go up crazy to super nice. There's not a whole lot to this. It's just a perfect little box opener, package opener, tactical Pop-Tart bag opener. Hey, yeah, if I open a Pop-Tart, do you think I rip it open? Are you kidding? No, I want to see if my knife slices through it without catching. Tell me you've done that. I know you've tried it. But here's a couple little size comparisons. I figured these would both really give you a good idea of the size of this knife. First of all, here's the Civivi Kiwi. It's the Civivi Kiwi and the Mini Corvid, the little bitty cleaver. Now, isn't that a set? Whoo, check that. That's what she said. Look at that. That is a good looking little set of knives. Both of these, you could drop them in your 5th pocket or just drop them in your pocket for that matter. I would say that there's a whole lot to the action of it, but is it solid? Yes, it is a solid little knife. And the lockup, I'd say about 40%, somewhere in that vicinity. It has a strong little tip to it. Look at that. It looks like an arrow. So there's your Kansept RIO. Next up, we have the mini ACCIPITER. The ACCIPITER. ACCIPITER. Very nice looking green micarta, but I will show you, as far as texture vision, it looks very, very nice. As far as feel of vision, I'd say we're about a 2.5, 3. It's relatively slick. It doesn't, I can feel the texture, but barely. So I would say this micarta is more going to be for looks. Let's see here. If I rub my thumb on it, yeah, you're going to be able to change the color of it. You're just not going to get a whole lot of feel. Ooh, reversible pocket clip. That's very nice. It doesn't have flat screws, so we do have a couple mushrooms growing in the shade. Are we centered? Looks like it is favoring the show side just a hair. And ooh, look at that. A crown spine. That's some fanciness. And there are 10, no, wait a minute, 10? Yeah, there are at least 10 different versions of the mini ACCIPITER, going from like $52 all the way up into the 200s, depending on how fancy you get. And you ready? Pow! Oh, the blade's longer than it's longer than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Okay. So I would tell you right out of the gate, this blade to handle ratio is definitely spot on. That's a big blade you got there. Speaking of blades, this one's 154 cm. The little fancier ones, you get S35VN. But let's take a little look here. Mini ACCIPITER. I don't mind if you have the name if it's down here like this. Matter of fact, being a knife reviewer, I kind of appreciate it on some of the knives. And there you go, 154 cm. How's the action? Ooh, drop into the fingernail. Ooh, I like that sound. Listen. Ooh, I like that. I like that shut. It's a very nice... Tink, what's this shot? How's our lockup? So the lockup, I'd say we're about 30%. And we already checked the centering. We're towards the show side. Now, as far as ergonomics, okay, the ergos aren't bad. It disappears. You know the size of my hand. It disappears in my hand. I definitely have a full 4-finger grip. You can put your finger up here because it is a front flipper. You can put your finger up here. That right there would be the way that I would do a little bit of swing, a little bit of slicing action. And yeah, there you go. Look at that. Fits in the hand very nicely like that. You can lift it up, do a little bit of utility cutting. That wouldn't be too shabby. In this pocket clip, let's see how deep carry. Yeah, it looks like all you're gonna have is about that much sticking out of your pocket, and it's relatively strong and has a nice ramp on it. And that ramp, the ramp is falling in the middle of my palm, so I'm not feeling it at all. The only thing I'm feeling on my hand is, I think probably, what am I feeling here? I'm feeling just that edge right there of the pocket clip. It's not hateful, definitely not hateful. If you had a medium-sized hand, I think this would fit your hand very, very well. So a couple little size comparisons. Here's the QSP Penguin. Gotta have a penguin. And one that I thought would be comparable. Okay, not too bad. It's the KIZER Comet. A little bit skinnier, but yeah, you get it. It's about the same size. It's almost like they got this blade and went, and then you got the Comet. So this is definitely a good everyday carry size knife. I think this is definitely going to be one that it is very lightweight. It is not heavy at all. And for those of you that don't like front flippers, this one is not bad. It is not bad for opening. It is very snappy. It's easy to open with the index flip. Just round your finger right over the top, and it snaps right out. Ooh, man, and it has good action. Are you ready for this one? Look at that blueness. Mama. Yeah, this is the Kansept Warrior. If it's a warrior, it better be some mean looking blade coming on, but check out that texture. Oh my goodness. Texture, total win. I mean, a total win. It's a perfect 7. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love it. And there's 10 different versions of this bad boy, of course. It's just what Kansept does. And I really like this. It's kind of like an elongated bolster look going on. And this is a more budget option. And ooh, wow, it looks good. These run all around in the 70s, and there are at least 10 different versions. And I guarantee there's some super fancy ones out there. Is it reversible? It is not a reversible pocket clip. It is a deep carry, and it's a longer pocket clip. Couple mushrooms growing in the shade right there. Pocket clip's pretty snappy. Let's see how it is in and out of the pocket. Yeah, it works great in and out of the pocket. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, is that not mean looking? No wonder they call it the Warrior. Now there's 2 different versions of this blade. And of course, they always have the stonewash and then the satin. But besides this tanto, you can also get one that's a drop point where they take this line, this line here that kind of makes it a tanto blade. They smooth that out. And oh, wow, look at that swedge. That swedge just makes it look mean. It's kind of like an egg tooth. If you know anything about chickens, you know what I'm talking about. But they take that line out, so it kind of has the same look, but you don't have this secondary point right here. So if that's a major issue for you and you don't like that secondary point, well, you'll definitely have options. These come in D2 blade steel, and that's probably why you can get these. Ooh, that is smooth. Let me back out. There we go. Ooh, man, it comes popping out, and oh, this one also has that kind of hydraulic feel to it. Yeah, check that out. Just give it a little bit of a shake, and it comes down. He's like, I'm not coming straight down. I'm coming down on my own terms. Yeah, very nice. I like the action. The ergos, oh, super comfortable. The pocket clip, okay, let's see what we got going on here. So what they did was they took that pocket clip all the way up to here. So you're not going to have any of that showing in your pocket. And also, I think that's what's helping it. The pocket clip is not hitting my hand. If that pocket clip, can I say pocket clip anymore? Is this a drinking game? If the clip was any further this way, I think that might become an issue for the ergos, but it's not. It's no hot spot at all. Super comfortable. The jimping, it's there. It's not really grabbing my skin. It's that kind of jimping that's on the sides, and it doesn't dig down. So, it kind of does slow my thumb down a little bit. I do have a good grip. Now, when I have this grip back here, and the classic grip, I am feeling that pocket clip. It's kind of hot spotty. Definitely. When I'm using the hammer grip, it's not bothering me. Back like this, which scoots your hand back and puts the knife further up into here. Yeah, that bad boy is definitely a poker. But I tell you, I love this blade. I love utility style blades. You can use them for scraping. They're very good for working knives. And what's our let's see. Our lockup is, I'd say, about 35, around 40%. And is it centered? Looks like it. Yeah. Oh, we're just a hair to the Show side, maybe. What do you think? You tell me. Are we a hair? It's not enough. It's pretty negligible. And all you lanyard lovers, you have a nice big old lanyard spot there. Now, something I've noticed here is if you look, the thumb studs, they're not super grabby and they're kind of close to your access. It's not stopping me at all, and I think it's probably part of the aesthetics. This isn't one where you're putting your finger on the inside of the thumb stud. If you put your finger right behind the thumb stud and push towards the pivot, it just makes that blade fly out. Wow. Here's a couple size comparisons for you. Here is the QSP Penguin, and how about a Kubey? The Kubey Darkness. Let's see what we're looking here. Pivot to pivot. The Darkness has a, wow, okay. It's bigger than I thought. There's a little more blade, but if you have a Kubey Darkness or QSP Penguin, now you know where we're stepping. All right, we have one more, and this is the one I really want to see. I think this might be my favorite. And only because I love tall, slicey blades. And look at this, Micarta. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm yelling Micarta like that, come check us out at the live stream, the Hive stream on Friday nights at 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard, Eastern Daylight, whatever. You'll get it. You get the notification if you hit the bell button. But good look at Micarta. As far as grip, it's about a 3, about 2.5, 3, and it's relatively smooth. I can feel it, but it's not grippy, other than, this kind of grip. So that kind of grip does work. Check this out. And this one has S35VN blade steel. Are you ready? I want to see this blade. Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that Nesmuck style. It's kind of like, I'll show you, I'm going to show you the Urban EDC Nessie here in just a second, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's kind of like they got a Nesmuck blade and just took a little bit of the belly out of it, kind of modified it a little bit. Look at that black stonewash. Oh, tall flat grind from here down. That swedge comes up. Ooh, that looks like something. I can't figure out what it is, but that looks like kind of like some kind of bird's beak I've seen. I just can't think of what it is at the moment. Check that out. There's your design logo, your design maker, Karambit maker. And there you go, the NESSTREET. Ooh, check this out. Oh, oh yeah. I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm just going to tell you right now, already, ergonomics, absolutely wonderful. This is almost like a giant poon, but the way this goes in your hand, you're going to be able to utility cut, and you're going to be able to slice. It just locks into my hand, and these handles are super comfortable. They're chamfered on the edges. It is lightweight, and oh, look at that. Your thumb just fits right on top. This one doesn't have any jimping. But man, oh man, you can choose where you want your thumb. That is nice. And I know this can also be used. Some folks use a knife for self-defense. I don't know anything about that, but I can tell you if that's what you do, this grip is very comfortable. The thumb studs are easily accessible. The action. Okay, I'm doting on this one. I'm just telling you, the action is good. Can I reverse flick this one? Oh yeah. So we have multiple. We can do, oh yeah, there we go. I'm happy. You can do the slow roll. You can flip it open, and it comes out with authority. How about, yeah, I like it. What's our lockup? Told me it's good. Lockup is good. We're right there around the middle. And is it centered? It looks like we're pretty centered. I'm nitpicking these. For some reason, I'm thinking some of these are just a hair to the show side, but that might just be me. It kind of looks like it's centered. Let me show you what this looks like next to the Urban EDC Nessie, which is an awesome, awesome style blade. Oh yeah, there you go. There's your Nesmuck style blade. Now, if you got this blade right here and just took the belly off, let's see. Oh yeah, see there? That's what I'm talking about. You just take a little bit of the belly off, and you end up with this completely different style, the hybrid style blade. That is some nice stuff right there. They have a bunch of different versions of these too. They have the S35VN blade steel, and I think a lot of the versions of this one run around around the 140s. Here's your QSP Penguin and the Urban Nessie. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I hope you enjoyed checking these knives out with me, and I definitely want to know what you think about it. Do you have a favorite? Do you like them all? Do you like some of them? Or do you not care? Are you good, bad, and indifferent about the whole thing? Or just tell me what you had for breakfast. But until I see you again, or in the chats, or in the live streams, or at the Hive stream, go watch this video. You're really going to enjoy that. But remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.